DAZN is the home of boxing, with over 150 live fights a year.
It's over! There's no way back from this, surely!
Ladies and gentlemen, let's get ready to rumble!
How do you like it? How do you like it?
That is unbelievable.
These guys will be legends in their own country, but also in the international basketball world forever.
That is what sport means. That is what the EuroLeague trophy means.
Are you not entertained?
I'm not supposed to be cheering, but this is X Series. I can do whatever I want.
Everything is difficult in this life, so still you need to be on it.
It all comes down to tonight. Don't miss the biggest night in MMA. PFL is more than a fight.
Catching up on any NFL game is easier than ever before.
Looking to the end zone for the win! Oh my gosh, one of the great games you'll ever see.
The competition is back, and the UEFA Women's Champions League looks set to be bigger and better than ever before.
It's their time, a night to remember.
DAZN is the home of boxing, with over 150 live fights a year. And you can relive history by watching the biggest fights at any time.
What a shot, straight down the pipe!
Just head to DAZN.com and go to previous events to catch up on all the action from the biggest nights in boxing.
Oh, he's in trouble! It's dynamite performance! There's no way back from this! His dream comes true!
Hey everyone, I'm Ariel.
And I'm Ade.
Introducing the Ariel and Ade Boxing Show. All the headlines and hard-hitting debate from the world of boxing.
And we've got special guests every single week.
So if you love boxing, you'll love this program.
Every Tuesday, live on DAZN.
So many star names on show. What a spectacular goal! Ronaldo! And he finishes in typical style. And that surely wins it. The UEFA Women's Champions League, the best in the world. A thunderous strike! What a finish! Sensational! Special goal! Superstars aplenty.
That was lovely.
That's a majestic finish.
5-star Bayern. What a moment this is.
Strap yourselves in, everyone. Let's go!
National League has a new home.
We've got lots to look forward to here on DAZN.
All of the matches,
The early shot is a really good one.
all in one place.
It's a great ball. It's a super goal.
Live or on demand.
Fabulous.
Available on any device.
That's a goal. And scores majestically.
It all starts here.
National League TV now on DAZN. Sign up at DAZN.com/NLTV.
The Women's Premier League returns after the winter break, and the Prince Saud bin Jalawi Sports City Stadium is the destination for match week 10. Eastern Flames versus Al Hilal, Kabul versus Riyadh. We have now hit the halfway mark as it stands, and Eastern Flames are currently sat just above the relegation zone with only 7 points. Al Hilal in 6th with 13. Meeting in the opening game of the season, Eastern Flames and Al Hilal. A 4-0 win for Al Hilal, and on paper and as history tells us, Al Hilal are the favourites in tonight's match. The last time they met was back in September, and it was a comfortable 4-0 victory for Al Hilal. Mavis Osowu claiming a hat-trick and Claudia Dabda getting her first goal of the new campaign. So looking at the starting 11, Eastern Flames make 4 changes from their 8-0 loss against Al Qadisiyah in the Women's Cup. Sara Al-Kafar, she replaces Fajr Sa'ad at the back. Jalene Amani and Samia Ouni start ahead of Noor Mustafa and Feda Al-Shahor in midfield, with Dalal Al-Salehi replacing Salma Al-Zubaydi up top. So 4 changes for Eastern Flames. And they're coming into this on the back of that 8-1 loss against Al Qadisiyah. Now, Al Hilal with a very different quarter-final in the Women's Cup. It was a close encounter against Al Shabab. That sees them coming into this on the back of a 2-1 loss in extra time. It was a 1-1 draw at full time, but as it went to extra time, it was a 2-1 loss. Al Bandari breaking the deadlock in the opening 8 minutes, but Al Hilal were unsuccessful to score a game, and they were knocked out, as well as Eastern Flames, of the Women's Cup. So Al Hilal make 2 changes from their 2-1 loss against Al Shabab. Shokon Saldraldin and Majid Al-Otaibi, they replace Shuri Al-Jahani and Al Bandari in midfield. So only 2 changes for the away side. Of course, they have travelled here tonight from Riyadh. We are in the area of Kabul, and Maria Khan, captain for Eastern Flames. It's a huge game for them here tonight. Can they start the new year as they mean to go on? They really need to stay afloat in the Women's Premier League, and that will be their core objective. We are underway. It's match week 10. It's actually the opening game of match week 10. Our referee this evening is Mustafa Ali Aldain. No VAR in place, so it is down to him and his team. Eastern Flames playing from left to right on your screens in the orange and blue. Al Hilal in the white and blue strip from right to left. Claudia Dabda, the captain here tonight for Al Hilal, as she has been all season. She claimed the goal in the opening game of the season against Eastern Flames, and that's in fact her only goal of the season so far. Shakan down this near side. Good ball across and eventually scooped up by Kiki. Good confidence by the Brazilian goalkeeper. And talking of goalkeepers, Aline Rees, another Brazilian goalkeeper, but on the other side for Al Hilal. She was in fact goalkeeper of the month of December. There were some celebrations with her trophy just before they came out for the warm-up. As I speak about Elaine, she plays it through the back line. Al Hilal, they finished 5th last season, claiming 21 points. They were 16 points behind the league winners Al Nassr. Can they close that gap? Maria Jamila, one of the key defenders for Eastern Flames, had a busy old season so far, and a very difficult one at that. Not the season that Eastern Flames were hoping for, and an opportunity for Al Hilal. Shakan gets a hole, but just couldn't get enough on it, and Kiki again scoops it up with confidence. The distribution to Noxolo Cissane, just steering it back, and she's going to need a bit of support as Shakan applies the pressure on this near side. And excellent work from one of the changes for Al Hilal that they've made from that 2-1 loss in the quarterfinals of the Women's Cup. And the ball was just spilt as the throw-in was to be taken. Sarah Al-Qatar, she gives that one another go. Brought down, but again, pressure from Shakan Sadruldin, the Iraqi international. Only claimed 1 goal so far this season, Shakan. She scored 11 last season in 14 appearances. And it will be a free kick to Al Hilal. No real rush to be taken. Just brought down there, a little bit clumsy from Jelena. Well, a bit of lack of communication between the midfielder and the defender. Eventually comes back to Mutlak. Aline goes long. Noxolo wins that battle. And also draws in the foul in the process, the South African. New signing this season for Eastern Flames, Noxolo Cissane. Just the pull back there and coming in from behind. Referee just having a little word over there. Not happy about something. Samia down this near channel. Picked up though by Shakan. Claudia Dabda back into Arlene. Just perhaps caught the goalkeeper a little bit off guard. You could see she was already a step too far to the right. Had to just quickly step to the other side there. Lovely play by Al Hilal. Good possession from the away side. Just keeping in control at the moment, but intercepted by Samia Uni. Samia Uni, former Al Nassr player last season. So she knows what it's like to lift a trophy or two. She scored 4 goals for Al Nassr last season. They were crowned champions of the Women's Premier League, and Samia Uni, as we're talking about it, just sees it out of play, but perhaps not the right direction the Tunisian was hoping for. She's given away a corner, perhaps a little bit too easily. No real pressure around her. Could have quite easily got it under control and turned and kept it in play, or at least just kicked it out for a throw-in. First real shot of Musa Habib Mohamed, the Bahrain head coach for Eastern Flames, chested down by Noxolo. Ball headed over the top, an opportunity now for Eastern Flames, but Aline Rees, confident goalkeeper, just well out of her area to see that one well away from goal. Lovely interception. But second ball straight back to a white shirt. Claudia Dabda, Cameroon international. Ball over the top. Can Shakan keep it in play? Yes, she can. She's going to need a bit of support here. Whips the ball in and headed away in the end. Better defending this time. The clearance from Sami Aouni away from the area. And then Wajid just ensuring that Shakan didn't get the touch or possession on this near side. Jolina out wide to Noxolo, but Shakan again. She's worked hard already in the opening 8 minutes, Shokan. Just intercepting absolutely everything on this near side, making it extremely difficult for Eastern Flames to get any real fluidity or possession down this right-hand channel. Headed down to the feet of Noxolo, picked up. Jolina now just playing it out to the far-hand side, and the final ball over the top just into no man's land really, and makes it easy for Aline Rees. And now Al Hilal again back in control and in possession. So as we start the new year, it is Al Nassr at the top of the tree. They're top of the table with 27 points. Al Ahly in second with 22. Al Shabab in third with 18. Al Qadisiyah 15, joint with Al Ittihad, also 15 points. And then sixth place, Al Hilal with 13. Al Ula in seventh. Eastern Flames in eighth with 7, and in the relegation zone at the moment, Al Amal sit with 3, and Al Taraji yet to claim a point in the Women's Premier League. And that really just shows you the huge gap between Division 1 and the Saudi Women's Premier League. The two newly promoted sides finding it extremely difficult. Al Ula are the only side that were promoted this season that seem to have found the feet a little bit. They are only in 7th, but they're certainly outpacing Eastern Flames at the moment. Well, his main objective is to stay afloat in the Women's Premier League, that's for sure. A lot of pressure on Musa Mohammed's shoulders. And he could really do with at least a point here tonight. Shakan plays the short, picked up by Noxolo though. Good interception from the South African. It's just headed out of play on that far side. It will be Sami Aouni that makes her way across. Well, it is actually a free kick. My mistake there. Let's have another look. As Mavis just pulled back on Noxolo. The assistant referee directly in front of him. Very active goalkeeper, likes to play through the back line and out from the back. Aline Rees, very good with her feet, and also very quick reactions from the goalkeeper. Let's just have another look here. Jolene came in from behind, just nicked Martinez. And an opportunity arises for Al Hilal. Claudia Dabda, ball over the top, headed away in the end, chested down. Shakan chasing, but not able to keep that one in play. At the moment, Al Hilal seem very in control across the back line, but then as soon as they're approaching the final third at the moment, because of how deep Eastern Flames are sat, they're just finding it very difficult to create anything at all. Manar whips the ball in. It's an excellent ball, and well, Al Hilal, they've broken the deadlock, but in the process, Kiki was brought down, and goalkeepers are very much protected nowadays, and medical assistance is required, and the goal perhaps won't stand. Let's have a look here. Yes, Kiki had 2 hands on it, and that goal won't stand for sure. Martinez just coming in, but knocking the ball out of Kiki's hands as she made the contact, made the foul, so it remains here. Eastern Flames 0, Al Hilal 0. Good confidence from the goalkeeper, but it was a good delivery from Manar Al-Lenzi, Saudi national, only 24 years of age. Well, that was really the first real threat from Al Hilal on goal. They've encroached the area on a number of occasions, but that's been the main chance so far. Jose Herrera and his team, Spanish head coach for Al Hilal, former UD Tenerife head coach. He was with them from June 2022 to 24. And he made his way across to the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia, in particular to Riyadh, to take charge of Al Hilal back in July 2024. And Sami Aouni just applauding the goalkeeper, Kiki. Excellent confidence, that's for sure. Well, she's kept Al Hilal out and kept Martinez from breaking the deadlock, but Shakan picks up on this near side, brought down in the process, but referee not interested. Good pressure from Julina Bessa, the Dutch national. Solo leaves, and it will be Sara Al-Qatar who takes. Sara Al-Qatar, one of the changes that Musa Habib Mohammed made from their 8-1 loss against Al Qadisiyah. Certainly a night for Eastern Flames to forget, that's for sure, and that really was their only hope and chance of lifting any silverware at all this season. Also Al Hilal, now both knocked out of the cup. Focus is back on the Women's Premier League, and as it stands, no goals scored as of yet. The deadlock is yet to be broken in match week 10. Later on this evening at 8 PM, Al Ahly will face Al Amal. Sami Aouni just seeing it out of play. Not for the first time tonight, Sami Aouni. And perhaps at times, could they just keep it in play and just switch it perhaps from right to left if that's where they feel the pressure is. Foul in the end, and it's a free kick to Eastern Flames. Sada Mohammed just knocked in the back there. So Al Hilal, they're coming into this on the back of 3 losses, 1 in the Saudi Women's Cup and then 2 in the Women's Premier League, just before we wrapped up things at the end of 2024. As mentioned earlier, a 2-1 loss in the Cup to Al Shabab, and then it was a 1-0 loss back in December against Al Ula, which was really a surprise result for Al Hilal. They went into that not expecting to lose. They went into that expecting to pick up the 3 points against the newly promoted side, but it was a good performance by Al Ula. And then earlier on in December, it was a 4-0 loss against Al Nassr. Of course, huge rivalry between Al Hilal and Al Nassr, it is the Riyadh derby. And they weren't able to get a result at all. Completely outplayed in the end by the reigning champions. And Kiki again advancing off a line. Should have work cut out already so far this evening, and well, just done well. The Brazilian, the former Flamengo player. And from one Brazilian to the other, Aline Rees. New signing for Al Hilal this season, and what a difference she's made in goal. Currently Al Hilal with only 12 goals against them so far this season. Currently the best defence in the Women's Premier League, alongside Al Qadisiyah, who have also conceded 12. The likes of Lindsay Harris and Aline Rees. Lindsay Harris, of course, picking up the Golden Glove at the end of last season. Well, she's got a bit more competition this season, that's for sure, and Aline Rees will be a real contender for that Golden Glove. Shakan just unable to keep that one in play. And it looks like Musa Habib Mohamed is... well, he's just requesting a towel to dry the ball. Of course, there was a lot of water on the pitch earlier on, just before the players came out for the warm-up. And as it is the colder months now in Kabul and the rest of the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia, it is pretty chilly out there. You can see a number of the coaching staff all wrapped up, also the supporters in the stands. It's not as warm as when they started, that's for sure. And a quick cooling break as we approach the 20-minute mark. Well, I think perhaps for Musa Habib Mohamed, he'll be fairly happy with it being 0-0. Could have very easily have been 1-0 to Al Hilal from the pressure and threat from Martinez. Of course, that goal didn't stand as the foul was on the goalkeeper, knocked the ball out of the goalkeeper's hands as Kiki jumped up to claim. Tomorrow evening also there will be two games that take place. Al Ula are up against Al Nassr, Al Qadisiyah against Al Ittihad, and then Sunday evening Al Shabab will face Al Taraji. It is, of course, the opening weekend of the new year, the first game after the winter break. There has been a bit of cup action in between, but league action, it is the first of 2025. And perhaps for the teams that haven't really started the season as well as they'd have hoped, Jose Herrera in particular, potentially he's set out to go for that title. And he's currently in 6th, one behind where he left off last season, so it's a good time for him to reset, regroup, and also Maria Khan and her team. Not the start that they'd have hoped for. And as we are at the midway point now, it's a really good time for either side just to regroup and start as they mean to go on. Throw-in taken again, just looked like it slipped a little bit as Sara Al-Qatar went to take. She didn't get the full power through the throw there, and let's have another look here. A bit better this time from Sara. Chested down, but Jolina gets a hold. Slide it through, wonderful ball. Flag stayed down. And Claudia Dabda did well. Stood her ground. But Noxolo just intercepts, and the cry for the handball there, but referee not interested. Noxolo slides the ball across, but nobody's there, and perhaps Noxolo could have just taken a little bit more of a look there and passed it back rather than across the face of goal, as there was only white shirts and Aline Rees to be seen. Jolina Basser, former ADO Den Haag player in the Netherlands. Pressure now, and a threat from Al Hilal. Mavis Osu slides it across. Shakan, and it's a wonderful team goal from Al Hilal. Mavis Osu, the Ghanaian, slides it across to Shokan, and well, the Iraqi international only had to do one thing, just side-footed it first time past Kiki. Good positioning, read the play well there. Shakan followed the ball all the way in to that forehand post. Let's have another look as Mavis Osu skips past one. It was an excellent ball, and Noxolo Sisan, she just got on the wrong side. She couldn't quite get any connection and made it easy in the end. Shakan Sadralin kept well onside as well. Just hitting it first time. She breaks the deadlock. And well, hidden tactics from Samia Uni. As they go 1-0 down, it's Eastern Flames 0, Al Hilal 1. Steered out of play. Well, it came all the way from the back there. Al Hilal regaining possession, and then Mavis Osu just making the break down that right-hand channel. And she's got a real bit of pace, Mavis Osu. She's already scored 7 goals in 9 appearances so far this season as well. She's currently on the same tally of goals as she scored last season. She scored 7 in 14. Well, she's on 7 in 9. And I'm sure she's not stopped there. Maria Jamila has a pop on goal, but looks like it will potentially trickle out of play, but picked up and kept in, and Al Hilal had to go on the counter-attack in the process. Mavis Osu again, just nicking it past Samia. Mavis Osu gets past another and manages to find a gap, but this time Noxolo Sisan sees it out of play. And Eastern Flames, Munira given away though in the central midfield, and Claudia Dabda takes control, as she always does. The centre-back, the Cameroon international. She's been absolutely crucial at times for Al Hilal. Majid Otaid, one of the younger players for Al Hilal, only 18 years of age. She took a tumble as the connection came in. And it will be Martinez, the Paraguay international, and former Real Madrid player as well. What a signing she's been for Al Hilal this season. Martinez, lovely delivery. Unable to get a hold though, Claudia Dabda. Samioni Mavis Osu has a go, and it's well blocked in the end by Noxolo. Steered well out of play as Jolina is chasing. Jolina does well. Shanks it up play, but just the touch there. Given all the way back to Claudia Dabda, but good quick counter-attack there from Eastern Flames. It's something we didn't really see against the likes of Al Qadisiyah in the quarterfinals of the Cup. Kiki advancing all the way to the edge of her area. Not for the first time this evening as the goalkeeper advanced quickly off a line. Mavis Osu is the top goal scorer so far, alongside Martinez for Al Hilal. The last time Al Hilal won in the Women's Premier League was back on the 13th of December against Al Amal. It was a 2-1 win. And Eastern Flames, they've only managed to win 2 games. They've drawn 1, and with 6 losses so far this season. Will be Samia Oni that takes the free kick. 15 minutes remain of the 45 in this first half. Still plenty of time for either side to claim a goal. Al Hilal are the better of the two as it stands. Created more opportunities, been better in possession, but it is a better performance from Eastern Flames so far than what we saw against Al Qadisiyah. As I say, that the pocket's been picked and an opportunity for Al Hilal, and the ball comes in and nearly. Oh, Kiki looked like she potentially had that one covered, but Manar Al-Enzi, difficult angle from the Saudi national. It was a good effort, good opportunity. Real confidence, but just didn't quite get enough whip there. Well, I feel sometimes that's what we don't really see enough of from the likes of Eastern Flames and Al Hilal. Just players taking a chance, an opportunity on goal from perhaps a little bit further out than they'd like to. There's good confidence there from Manar Al-Enzi. Very much in control across that back line tonight, Al Hilal. Ball play through the midfield, lovely possession. Quick turn. As it stands, it still remains. Eastern Flames 0, Al Hilal 1. Well blocked by Samia Oni. Now the quick turn from Noxolo. Played it out quickly. Picked up in the end by another white shirt. Lovely skill, lovely turn. The ball's played through, but that final ball, just the quality lacking there. Noxolo trying to play the 1-2 to Jolina. Mavis Osu, good pressure, but steered away in the end. Maria Jamila into Jolina, now into Noxolo. It's come all the way and headed out of play in the end. Sharouk Al-Hossawi played all in the 9 games within the league so far. She had 14 appearances and 1 goal last season. Will be an Al Hilal throw-in as Sara Al-Qatar just headed it out of play. Fourth official just having a quick word there with Manar Al-Enzi. Well blocked and knocked solo. Just a bit of a rebound there as Sharouk Al-Hossawi came in. Bit of a physical difference and quickly taken. Bit of space to play with on that far hand side. Lovely touch, lovely turn. Martinez plays out to the right. Now Mavis just bringing it back to perhaps open up some gaps, but goes on her own. Typically see her knock it on and run, and Samia Ouni brought her down, and it is a penalty. And we'll have another look at that, but the referee was absolutely certain. Samia Ouni went to close Mavis Osu down. She's a very difficult player to intercept, Mavis Osu. Very skillful. And her quick feet can just confuse the defenders at times. And Kiki just trying to proclaim her defender's innocence. Samia Ouni, let's have another look here as it just looked like a late challenge from that angle, and just as Mavis Osu encroached the area. Yeah, clumsy from Samia. Just late timing from the Tunisian. Good decision and right decision by the referee. All smiles from the official. I think the players aren't giving him too much earache, as it's pretty evident that the foul was made. Mavis Osu just receiving some medical treatment before this penalty will take place. All appears to be okay. The magic spray, as always, seems to have done the trick. And it will be Jessica Martinez. She'll be aiming to become the top goal scorer for Al Hilal, surpassing Mavis Osu. Both currently on 7 goals. And the Paraguay international, the former Real Madrid player who in fact scored 5 goals in her time with Real Madrid. Can she claim number 8 with her new club for the Riyadh side? Can she make it 2 here tonight? Martinez, easy. Nice and easy, Jessica Martinez. And the Paraguay international, she claims her 8th goal of the season. And well, Al Hilal second here tonight. It's Eastern Flames 0, Al Hilal 2, and it all came from the clumsy challenge. A late challenge from Samia Ouni as Mavis Osu approached the area. It was good work from the Ghanaian to claim the penalty. And well, it was an excellent finish from Martinez. Kiki had absolutely no chance. Dived the wrong way initially, the goalkeeper, and nowhere to be seen. Calm as you like. So much composure from Martinez, and that's really from the experience that she has under her belt. Former Real Madrid player, former Seville player. Levante Badalona, also Takam player. Been with some big names, that's for sure. Only 25 years of age as well, Martinez, the Paraguay. A little bit of frustration kicking in perhaps with some of the Eastern Flames players. And they just need to keep the heads well and truly screwed on. Again, good possession by Al Hilal. You can hear from the technical area Jose Herrera, their head coach, just indicating for them to play quickly, and that's exactly what they're doing. The certainly surpassing multiple orange shirts at the moment. Mavis Osu just pulled up for that one. Just a bit of an indication and a few words shared with Sada Mohammed. Let's have another look here as Mavis Osu took the touch. Sada Mohammed just getting in front of, Mavis Osu getting in front of Sada Mohammed, and a bit of the pullback there, and it will be a free kick to Al Hilal. Martinez again looks to take obvious choices in the area. The likes of Claudia Dabda and Mavis Osu with their additional height and strength. Shakan as well, she'll be lingering towards the back post. She makes a bit of movement, and the referee just calming things down. Mustafa Ali Aldaim just making his way over to Shakan. There was just a little bit of contact there, and of course dramatics from Sarah Al-Qatar. Dropped fairly easily. There's a slight bit of movement there from Shakan and a bit soft from Sarah Al-Qatar. Martinez whips it in, goes for glory, goes for goal, and goes well over the crossbar into Rosed. Well, you can't get him all right, and Martinez already getting on the score sheet. Just a little bit too much loft on that one from Jessica Martinez. So next week, Eastern Flames will face Al Amal, and that is really where they have to be claiming 3 points. If they're only going to claim 3 points against a couple of teams, well, Al Amal is one of those teams where they have to, if they're wanting to stay afloat. Very important game for them. Al Hilal, they'll face Al Shabab. Of course, they'll want a bit of payback from last week's loss in the Cup. So a big game for them, and I'm sure they'll need no added motivation going into that fixture in match week 11. And can you believe it? We've already surpassed the halfway mark of the Women's Premier League. Time flies when you're having fun, as they say. And each season, we're in season number 3 of the top flight tier in the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia. It's quite remarkable, the developments, and the balls come all the way in, but Jalina just couldn't quite get past the back line of Al Hilal. Nice and easy in the end for Alian Rees. A fairly quiet evening for the Brazilian. But as I was just saying, it's really remarkable the development that we've seen with the women's game in the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia. To think that this league was only established 3 years ago. Just look at some of the players that are now on the pitch, and also the development of a lot of the local players as well. It's absolutely marvellous to see. Solo Sisane looks in a little bit of bother here, the South African. She's a very important player indeed for Eastern Flames. She's pretty much the heart and soul of the midfield for the Kabul side. And in fact, she's had over 40 appearances for South Africa and claimed 4 goals for her country. Well, as it stands, Al Hilal looking like they're well on the way for the 3 points here tonight. And that will actually put them in 4th place ahead of Al Ittihad and Al Qadisiyah on 16 points. However, of course, they do have a game to play, as this is the first of match week 10. It's just a fairly late challenge there on Noxolo. Just a little stretch out, and all appears to be okay. I think Noxolo will continue on the pitch. Quickly played. Claudia Dabda. Bit of space now on this near side. And the pocket has been picked by Jolina. Shakan just being pulled up there for that one, Shakan. See the pushback on Jolina, and that's what the referee wasn't happy about. Only a couple of minutes remain of the 45. Samia Unai looks to take the long ball, drilled to the edge of the area, headed away and won by a white shirt. Martinez wins it back. Well redeemed herself there. Mavis Osu. Counter-attack again by Al Hilal when chested down, given away. An opportunity, and my. Again, the build-up play was absolutely terrific there. Manar Alenzi, we saw her have an earlier shot, which was just steered wide of goal. And another pop on goal there. Just couldn't quite bring it down enough, the Saudi national. Let's have another look. But again, Samia Unai just giving the ball away a little bit too easily and just clipped the top corner of the crossbar. On distribution by the defender. Claudia Dabda just intercepting and brought down in the process, and it will be a free kick to Al Hilal. And this is a perfect scenario for the away side. I'm sure they'll try and squeeze every second out of this, as we will find out any second now how many minutes will be added. And it will be 3 additional minutes in this first half. Al Hilal getting bodies forward, decides to go back in the end. Mutlak through the central midfield, lovely pass back into Dabda. Long ball, Mavis couldn't get a hold, steered away in the end. Shakan, opportunity for Shakan, and she claims a brace. But the flag is raised, and that one won't count, but good movement from Shakan again. She's a little bit too eager this time. The Iraqi national, let's have a look, just a starting position, just a step too early. It was a good finish, good composure, but it will remain 2. Shakan chasing. She's going to need a bit of support, and well, pulled down, and it will provide a golden opportunity again for Al Hilal. And just a little bit reckless there, pulling away on Shakan's shirt. Let's have another look. You can see pushing the back initially and just absolutely tugging away at Shakan's shirt, Mara Hamdan, and rightly so. She's been given a yellow card for that. A little bit reckless from the Saudi national, and perhaps it's just that frustration knowing they're 2-0 down, heading into the break, and it's a common theme. And well, Eastern Flames are certainly very consistent on being on the losing side. And they're going to have to go back to the drawing board, in particular Musa Mohammed, to turn things around, and the ball's whipped in, come all the way across. And Samia Unai indicating there was a bit of a push there, and the referee all smiles. He's a jolly old referee, Mustafa Ali Al-Daim. She wasn't happy with the push in the back there. And it has been given eventually. And Sami Aunai, perhaps the last play of the game in this first half. Headed down. And there it is. The end of the first half. And well, Al Hilal very much in the driving seat, very much in control of possession, in particular across the back line. Goals from Shakan, Sadruddin, and also Jessica Martinez with the penalty. Could have easily been 4, but 2 goals disallowed very early on. Martinez with the foul on the goalkeeper, knocking the ball out of Kiki's hands. That was what we thought was the first goal of the game, but that was chalked off, and then the second goal for Shakan just moments ago. So it stands at the break, Eastern Flames 0, Al Hilal 2.
Hey, listen up.
Let's have it.
We know you've always got your eye on the prize, the championship belt. And why wouldn't you? You're a finely tuned, well-oiled boxing watching machine, capable of consuming over 150 fights on DAZN every year.
We've gone big, we've gone global.
Chanting through combinations, comebacks, and non-stop knockouts. Where are you? With big fights every week, you're the best in the world. So go on, get that belt, champ. DAZN, undisputed.
Let's knuckle up!
Can I get a face-off with Conor McGregor?
Combat fighting in its purest form.
There is no show in the world like the BKFC.
Hello, people. Me again. Fight week on DAZN is non-stop action. Access all areas of the biggest fights. That and so much more, even before the bell rings.
DAZN is the global home of women's football, bringing you the best live games.
On my team!
With the biggest stars, battling it out in the biggest competitions.
Cue the chaos! First blood in the title decider! Would you believe it?
Witness every season-defining moment.
Written in the stars!
Live and on demand, only on DAZN.
Series on DAZN, where superstars meet.
It's not going to be your usual show.
And chaos unfolds.
Are you not entertained?
Nights like no other, where anything and everything happens.
Are you kidding me?
Where dreams are built in a heartbeat and shattered in seconds. Defying expectations, where underdogs conquer.
That changes everything!
And champions are crowned.
Am I now the queen of misfits?
DAZN is the home of crossover boxing.
Hansen again. Patrick's in the middle. And it's another. Patrick Guerrero. There's daylight opening up on this victory note. On the plate by Graham Hansen, turning provider. Patrick Guerrero. Deadly at both ends of the field.
Caroline Graham Hansen. Going on in the centre for Barcelona here. Graham Hansen might just do it all herself for Aitana Bonmatí. Just like that. 4-0.
Good work again by Graham Hansen, but she's quite selfish, really. That's a good finish.
He's got a little pocket of space against Seysa. Got me crossing as well. Carolina Graham Hansen doing what she does best.
Some good work from Dubois, mixing it up, good variation. I must say I was worried about the pressure early doors, but he's regrouped, he looks good, Dubois working well.
Miller's going to tire out himself.
Oh, big right hand from Dubois.
Deliver it into the box, and Diani with the header this time. Her first Champions League goal for Lyon, signing in the summer from PSG. Another pinpoint perfection header.
Another ball into the box towards Haran, and the knockdown was good, and Diani makes absolutely sure. There's no doubt now. Lyon heading through safely now to the semi-finals. Diani with the third on the night and their fifth goal of the tie.
Loose ball will find Diani. Can she punish Bran? Yes, she can. Soars over Aurora Mikkelsen. And Lyon once again in this group stage campaign hit the front early on.
You know, you got to give Arthur some credit. He is doing what he has to do to try to keep Bevo off with that jab, but just the onslaught is too much.
He's unloading here, catching with the right hands as well. The jab setting it all up. Linden trying to smile his way out of this, but Bevo is peppering it. Bevo perhaps needing a knockout win. It's clear that that's what he's going for.
Absolutely.
Oh, Arthur just cannot figure Bevo out. Bevo seemingly has won every round. Is that the way you see it, Chris?
Yeah, I've got a complete shutout, 6 rounds to none in favor of Dimitri Bivol.
Can he raise the tempo? Can he get the finish, Bivol?
And right now he's starting to land some power punches.
Nana Caldente. Trying to ball my tee again. This time it's Vic who stops her. It'll come back to Walsh. And Barcelona go ahead. Did well to pull the ball back to the advancing Walsh.
Exciting number on my team. What they've got defending to do now with Graham Hansen. And Aitana Bonmati to pick a spot. 3-0. On the third, scored by the world's best player.
It's just about composure, and that's certainly what she's got. It's a terrific finish.
There's more pressure here coming from Aitana Bonmati. Aitana! It could only last so long, and the world's best player does it again.
Something has got to change for the big Swede here as he meets another right hand to the body.
You can see it in his eyes, total focus, but his body, his balance, everything's there.
And he stopped Wally from really committing to the shot.
He's getting closer and closer with that right hand. And it's because he's been throwing it to the stomach that's opening up the chin shot.
Wallen's got to get AJ's respect.
This is the AJ of old, almost. The way he's throwing the shots with real meaning.
Oh, he got caught with a 1-2 piece. And he's up against the ropes. This is where AJ can go for gusto.
And it was that right hand look. He's been landing the entire fight.
Can he be that ferocious finisher that he used to be?
What's the best thing about the retired life?
Yeah.
I mean, the football retired life.
Yeah. I think just not having a routine. I can wake up when I want. I got small kids, so I'm like taking them to school all the time.
So really, you can't wake up whenever you want?
I can't. I don't have to be like at a certain place for a certain time. So just that freedom to just have my own schedule. You know, spend more time with the kids. It's something that I didn't really get a chance to do before, and I'm really enjoying that.
So what does a normal day in the life of a Tiba Hutchinson look like now?
Right now, it's wake up in the morning with my boys, take them to school, go home and spend some time with my baby girl, my wife, and just being around. I play a bit of paddle. It's a new sport that I've picked up. Really enjoy it. I'm a competitor, so I found a sport that keeps me going, you know.
What team?
So yeah, this is a Canadian dish, I guess you would call it.
Okay, specialty?
Yes, it is. Yeah.
Delicacy
so
even? French fries?
Maybe, yeah. So you got the fries with a bit of, a lot of gravy.
Yeah.
And
swimming in gravy.
Yeah, and some
Was that
cheese.
cheese?
So, yeah, I grew up eating this. On our high school breaks, we'd go off to Harvey's.
Okay.
And we'd eat a lot of this. Harvey's is like a fast food place, and
Got you.
I lived off of this. So
So this is the secret sauce to all of your success then? Poutine.
That's what got me to where I got to. Exactly. Give it a go.
Yeah, let's give it a go. Okay, you've got to tell me at least if it's up to the standards of what you expect
I
at
will.
home.
I will.
Okay, so I'm going to take a fry here. I'm going to dip it in some sauce.
Never
some
tried
gravy.
it, right?
Never. I've never even heard of it before.
Never heard of it.
Sorry, Canada. I'm here to learn. Actually, it's quite nice.
It is a good poutine, yeah. That's no fake stuff. That's the real deal there.
When the lights shine bright and you've made the lonely walk. The cage door locks. It's just you and them. Fight! But the DAZN is always in your corner. Elite MMA on DAZN.
The UEFA Women's Champions League, the best in the world. A thunderous strike! What a finish! Sensational! Special goal! Superstars aplenty.
That was lovely.
That's a majestic finish.
5-star Bayern. What a moment this is.
Hello people, me again. Fight Week on DAZN is non-stop action. Access all areas of the biggest fights. From grand arrivals and weigh-ins.
I'm not here around, I'm here for war.
To open workouts and pandemonium at the presses.
You're gonna be so much pain.
All analysed by the biggest names in boxing.
I'll end this. Get him out of boxing, it's over.
That and so much more, even before the bell rings.
Hey everyone, I'm Ariel.
And I'm Ade.
Introducing the Ariel and Ade Boxing Show. All the headlines and hard-hitting debate from the world of boxing.
And we've got special guests every single week.
So if you love boxing, you'll love this program.
Every Tuesday, live on DAZN.
Hey!
Vamos, dale, dale.
Yeah, we get it 2-0 now.
Yeah, because we are 11 players.
You have the ball, right?
I don't have any ball. If I have ball, I take the balls and bring it. If not, I say you if you can do it or not. You know what I mean? So it's nobody here. If someone, when they get in, we remove the ball, okay?
Hey,
Assalamu alaikum and welcome back to Kabul. We are at the Prince Saud bin Jalawi Sports City Stadium. It's match week 10 in the Women's Premier League and it's Eastern Flames 0, Al Hilal 2. It is of course the first game of 2025 in the Women's Premier League. A big game for either side and both teams well and truly needing the 3 points here tonight. Eastern Flames currently sat in 8th on 7 points. Al Hilal in 6th with only 13. So a big night as the new year begins. And well, Al Hilal, they certainly were the dominating side in that first half. Very much in control, in particular across the back line. Elaine Rees commanding her area and very much playing out from the back and led by Claudia Dabda here tonight, Al Hilal. They've been good across the back, good in possession and created some chances in front of goal. Those chances scored by Shukan Sadreldin, breaking the deadlock. And Jessica Martinez from the spot after a foul from Samia Unai on Mavis Osu. Mavis Osu has contributed with regards to creativity, yet to score a goal here tonight, but she's been absolutely crucial down that right-hand channel, causing all sorts of problems for Eastern Flames, and I'm sure she'll cause many more in this second half. A quick check of the watch on referee is Mustafa Ali Aldain. Al Hilal were out nice and early, and no real players warming up from the bench. However, on the flip side, Eastern Flames had multiple players out at half-time, so potentially we will see a number of changes early on for the home side. But it's the second half of match week 10 and it's Eastern Flames 0, Al Hilal 2. It is of course the opening game of match week 10. And Al Ahly will face Al Amal at 8 PM. Mavis just dropping back. Slides it through, gives it away in the end. Noxolo just cuts it back away from Sharouk Al-Hassawi. Good pressure in the end though by the Saudi national, Sharouk Al-Hassawi. Wins the throw-in in the process over to Claudia Dabda. Lots of space on this near side. Mutlak. Quick play bounced off back into Noof. Ball comes through the middle. Good pressure in the end by Maria Khan. Maria with the long ball, but nobody's there. And it really is that final ball that's lacking really with Eastern Flames. If they do manage to intercept the play and win the ball back, Eastern Flames, it's almost as if the second or third ball is always rushed. And it feels like panic stations are certainly alerted. And they give the ball straight back away. And not for the first time in the season we've seen that happen either. Lovely movement. Skips past Noxolo. Slides it across. Shukan. My apologies. Martinez chasing. Shukan's on the left-hand side. Martinez tries to get it over through the centre, unsuccessful this time, but picked up at the back by Sharouk Al-Hassawi. Now through the centre, space again on this near side. Mutlak claims. Mavis Osu stretched on this near side. Ball's played through. Samia Unai steers it away this time. Didn't give up at all though. Manara Lenzi, she had 2 shots on goal earlier on in the first half. One just clipping the crossbar and the other just wide of goal. Maria Jamila just looks for options. Steered out of play. And it's been given to Al Hilal. Quickly taken. Given away. Noxolo does well, steers it back. Maria Jamila finds Jelena. Better possession from Eastern Flames. You can hear the indication from Jose Herrera just to press and get as high up as they can, and rightly so. They've won the ball back, and Mavis Osu, can she skip past one? Slides it across, but Shakan unsuccessful this time. Just couldn't quite get the height she'd have hoped for, Shakan, and perhaps just a little bit too quickly across the mouth of goal. But good movement from Mavis Osu. Which really has been the work of the creativity for Al Hilal so far this evening. Sarah Al-Khattab with the throw-in, headed down by Shakan. Martinez picks up, brought down. And in the end, it's been given to Eastern Flames. Martinez apparently at fault. Let's have a look here. I thought that Noxolo brought Martinez down, and it looked to be that way. No wonder the confused look on Martinez, but Noxolo looks to be in a little bit above her here. Just got a bit of contact in the process of getting in front of Martinez. Samia with the short to Jelena. Good work by the South African, but one back again, Noxolo. South African done extremely well there. She lunged in a little bit too early this time. Shakan approaching, whips the ball in, headed on, but picked up in the end by Kiki. It was Shakan this time from the left-hand side. Got the connection before the likes of Maria Khan and also Sarah Mohammed. Long ball from Kiki. Picked up at ease by Al Hilal. No changes as of yet for either side. Mavis does well. Finds Claudia Dabda, reams of space and time to play with here. Just lost possession. And Samia steers it well away. Picked up by Aline Rees. Very quiet still in the beginning of this second half for the Al Hilal goalkeeper. Didn't really have much to do in the first half. Mavis Osu just caught, and it will be a free kick. Munira Salah at fault there, just catching Mavis Osu a little bit too late, the Saudi national. Let's have another look here, and as Mavis strives forward, the leg of Munira just catches her. Not for the first time has Mavis Osu been brought down. She's been a real key target for Eastern Flames here tonight, and rightly so, with 7 goals in 9 appearances so far, yet to score this evening, but she's been a real threat with regards to creativity, and she's contributed to the goals as well, with an assist here tonight. The handball was given, and there will be a free kick to Eastern Flames. Claudia Dabda at fault. Let's just have a look as the ball comes through, catching Claudia Dabda's arm. Long distribution from Samia. She gets a fair bit of distance. Good pressure from Sharuk. Steered back in the end. Better from Eastern Flames. They've got numbers forward this time. Noxolo goes for goal though, and perhaps not the right decision. She had 4 players in front of her, Noxolo, and it's a very rare sight as well for Eastern Flames. They got numbers forward on the counter-attack, and Noxolo decided to go for glory. And straight to the hands of the goalkeeper. Gonna have to do a little bit more than that to get past Aline Race. Jolina given away. That final play as they approach the final third. Eastern Flames they've not done it so often, finding the final third here tonight. Very much been in their own half, but when they have done, the quality's just lacking. Good work from Shakam, but pulled up for a foul there. Raise of the arm, shrug of the shoulder, and indication that she did no wrong, but you could see Mara Hamdan, she had her arms back, and it's very difficult to deal with if the players putting their arms back like that. You're all tangled up in between, and of course it's quite easy to put in a foul. Sharuk Al-Hassoui, she's been with Al Hilal. It's her 2nd season with the club, and last season she had 14 appearances and 1 goal. Played in all 9 games so far this season in the Women's Premier League. Samia heads it back. Kiki claims at ease. So currently in the Saudi Women's Premier League, the top goal scorer with 14 goals is Ajara from Al Qadisiyah. She had a heck of a tally. Qadisiyah, in fact, have had also the biggest home win of the season so far, which was a 9-2 victory against Al Taraji back on the 21st of December. Opportunity now for Eastern Flames, and a shot is on! And it's steered wide. Well, all of a sudden, Eastern Flames have just started to find a few gaps between the Al Hilal defence. In particular, Noxolo. It was a good strike, just couldn't find the target in the end. But if that was heading on target, it would have been quite a job for Aline Rees. Real power through the strike. Brought it down as well, Noxolo. It was just steered a little bit too wide, but the height was perfect. Well, Eastern Flames just starting to commit a few more players forward, and that's why they're starting to create a little bit more than what we saw in the first half. Everyone was just sat so deep It's very difficult if you do then get possession. There's no one up top to pass to. Within the second half, there's been a couple of options already forward. As I say that, everybody's dropped back. Manera Salah pulled up again. Let's just have another look here as Mavis Osu claimed again. Manera absolutely all over it. A big sigh from Mavis. The delivery comes in. Opportunity, and it's headed down. The cry for the corner. Looks as though it will be a goal kick, though. Kiki looking on to see. Noof Saud absolutely certain. Let's have another look here as the ball drops. The header came. And perhaps she was a little bit cross with the high leg from Samia. But well, the goal kick stands. And distribution flicked on by Maria. Hilal throw in, quickly taken by Mutlak. Right idea, just to open up the pitch again. Nearly, but intercepted by Jelena. Now into Noxolo, lovely turn by the South African. She's going to need options, she's going to need support. Quick feet by Noxolo. Just steers it back and she's tangled up and she's brought down. But referee absolutely not interested there, and right idea. But just couldn't quite get the job done. And Maria Jamila just pulled up there, and it will be a free kick quickly taken by Claudia Dabder. Al Hilal now. Mavis Osu. It's good movement. Very clever by Monoxolo. She perhaps tried to do a little bit too much again on her own. A little bit guilty of overplaying it, Noxolo, at times. Ball over the top. Shakan is there. Shakan is chasing. And it's steered out of play. It will be a corner. Good work from Mada Hamdan. Just got across and on the right side of Shakan. Claudia Dabder makes her way in. It will be Martinez that looks to take. But a discussion from the referee just coming to calm things down. There's a few elbows pointing out. A little bit of pushing and shoving, perhaps. Shakan tight on the goalkeeper. Ball comes in. Shakan is there. And it's headed over. Sami Aunai just steering it out of play, but another opportunity. Martinez remains to take. Claudia Dabder. Shakan. Mavis Osu. Bit of movement now, and it's similar place and parried away, and Kiki does well now, the goalkeeper, and at the other end, Noxolo into Jolina. And it's all a bit frantic As Eastern Flames make that counter-attack, Al Hilal managed to get enough bodies back, but it wasn't pretty, that's for sure, but they got the job done. Just did enough to steer it away and just reduce the pressure there. It was Mavis Osu just diving in on Dalal Al-Saleili. Eastern Flame supporters having a look on. Maybe checking the other fixtures later on this evening, and I can confirm it is Al Ahly versus Al Amal with an 8 PM kickoff. Tomorrow is Al Ula versus Al Nasser, Al Qadisiyah against Al Ittihad, and on Sunday evening it's Al Shabab versus Al Taraji, but the focus right now is Eastern Flames and Al Hilal. No goals as of yet in this second half. Goals remain from Martinez and Shakan in the first half. Eastern Flames yet to have a real shot on target. There was the shot from Noxolo, but a little bit too far out, and Aline Rees advancing off a line just to scoop it up at ease. Salah Al-Sayali looks to be okay. Close range. The clearance from Claudia Dabda and medical assistance immediately required. You could see as soon as Claudia Dabda had kicked that ball, you could see her instant reaction. Very close range indeed, and it looks as though it's Jolina Besser, the Dutch national. Yeah, it is. Certainly took one for the team there as Jolina comes in. Just clipped the top of her head. Just being taken off to have a further medical check, so Eastern Flames will be down to 10 for the interim. Play resumes with Claudia Dabda. So the last time these two sides met was the opening game of the season back in September. A 4-0 victory for Al Hilal. Mavis Osu with 3 goals and Claudia Dabda with 1. Both of them yet to claim a goal here tonight. Shakan and Martinez, the only goal scorers so far this evening. And Samia steers it away and allowed a play in the end. Jolina still off on that far side. Looks like she's wanting to come back on, the Dutch national. Nearly the interception from Noxolo. Martinez. Wonderful play. Opportunity! And it's parried down by Kiki. Goalkeeper does well. Just does enough and waits until a white shirt is truly up upon her. Unable to keep it in play. Steered a little bit too much to the left there from Kiki. Nearly at the 70-minute mark. No goals as of yet in this second half. Heavy touch given away. Sada Mohammed put straight back to a white shirt and pressure again. This time Mutlak. Mavis just gets a touch, manages to keep it in play. Steered out of play in the end and will be an Al Hilal throw in. Munira Salah just getting enough to nick it away from Mavis Osu. Ball's whipped in, good ball at that, and Kiki. Safe hands. Good work, good confidence from the goalkeeper. What a difference it makes. We see so many times in the Saudi Women's Premier League, goalkeepers either not going with it for two hands, parrying it down or trying to punch it away. But real confidence from Kiki, also Aline Rees. And last year's Golden Glove winners, Lindsay Harris. Another extremely talented goalkeeper that's elevated to the defence of Al Qadisiyah. In particular last season they did have the best defence throughout the whole season last year. They've also got the best defence this season so far alongside Al Hilal. Noxolo gains possession, tries to dink it over but headed down by Martinez. Chasing now Shakan. Samia decides to steer it wide. Better decision making by Samia on a number of occasions we saw in the first half. If there was any threat or pressure such as the run from Shakan there, Samia just tried to steer it out of play, whether it was for a corner or a throw in, and that was much better decision making by the Tunisian. It didn't look like there was a real knock there, but the referee just going over to have a quick check. Medics making their way back on.
يا مصطفى عندي تغييرين من نادي الشيخ كيف؟ أجل التغيير؟
And maybe it's a sign that a change will happen, and it is. Noor Mustafa, the Swedish international, she will be making her way on. And it will be Jolina that makes her way off. The Dutch national, also another change. Salma Al Zubaidi, she will make her way on, and Dalal Al Sayeli, her night is done. So two changes for the home side. Jolina and Dalal off, Salma Al Zubaidi and Noor Mustafa on. Noor Mustafa with a real wealth of experience, the former Al Ittihad player, where she played last season and scored 5 goals. A new signing this season for Eastern Flames. And there's a change for Al Hilal also. It's all change here in the second half, so Aldrif Humphreys, she will make her way on. And Claudia Dabda, the Capitan, she will make her way off, and she's handed the armband over. Aldrif Humphreys, the Panama, international. New signing this season, Humphreys. And it looks like there will be another change for Eastern Flames. And it looks as though Najla Ali bin Jalan is getting ready to make her way on. Hilal Al-Sayali will be wheeled off in the process. Her replacement, Salma Al-Zubaydi. And we will find out the final change, who it will be. So Najla Ali bin Jali, she will now make her way on. Good interception by Noor Mustafa, but a free kick given. And just being caught there. Just a little bit late on Majid Otaid. Looks for the short. Humphreys out wide. Good possession again by Al Hilal. Headed down this time. Mavis Osu chasing. Just switches it from right to left. Nestles into the centre. Headed away by Eastern Flames. Martinez just caught off guard there by Noor Mustafa. No real communication. There was a player on a tail. But nearly picked up by Mavis, but Sami Aouni beats her to that one. Lovely ball. Mavis finds. She's going to need support. There will be a throw-in. Mutlak looks to take. Maria picking up the pieces. Noof. Back into Mutlak. Just played back. Humphreys just lingering. Just being the last defender in case Eastern Flames quickly go on a counter-attack threat. Ball over the top, Mavis chasing, headed down by Maria. Steered out of play by Sada. Felt like that was the only option, Sada Mohammed. Noof. Plays it through to Mariam. Back into Noof. Ball played through and just clipped the back heels, and Kiki again quick off a line, the goalkeeper. She did well, the Brazilian. Kiki, former Real Brasilia player. She only had 4 appearances with them. Won back by a white shirt. Not for the first time this evening. Noxola with good pressure again. Noor Mustafa has a pop on goal. The deflection just took it wide, and Aline Rees quickly to it to prevent it from trickling out of play. Mavis looked to find, steered away though by Manira. Only 24 years of age, Manira. She's played in 8 games so far, tonight being her 9th. Shakan picks the pocket again on this left-hand side. Manages to keep it in play and finds a gap, but Kiki parries it down in the end. Well, she's worked hard, the goalkeeper here tonight. Yes, she's conceded 2, one being a penalty and one being a close range shot from Shakan, side footing it first time. At a very close range. And Kiki had absolutely no chance, but she suddenly kept a few more out of play. Whether it's been advancing quickly off a line or making the save. Samia Unai, she looks to take the foul, just coming in on the back of Manara Lenzi. My apologies on Salma Al-Zubaydi. Only 16 years of age, Salma Al-Zubaydi, one of the younger players of Eastern Flames. The tables quickly turn and it is a foul from Noxolo on Mavis Osu, and it will be a free kick to Al Hilal. And 10 minutes remain of the 90. Just coming in through the side, bundling Mavis Osu to the ground. Nowhere near the ball there, Noxolo. Referee just having a word with Mariam Ben-Karan and Noor Mustafa from Eastern Flames. Throw-in taken. Just switched over to the centre and to the far-hand side. Sharouk Al-Hassawi tries to nick it through to Shakan. Gives it away in the process. Won back though by Al Hilal. I'm sure Jose Herrera will be frustrated he's not, or his team haven't created much in this second half or claimed another goal. Keeping hold of the possession, but they need to get it forward. Shakan skips past one, finds a gap, headed down by Samia, picked up on the edge, brought down in the process, Noxolo. Al Hilal wanted the foul, referee not interested, and he was close range to where the incident took place. Mavis Osu now. Just allows it to trickle, guards it in the process to ensure that Al Hilal come away with a corner, and 2 more changes for the away side. Manal Al Saud She will come on and she will replace Mora Al-Mutlaq at the back. And also Al Jawariya Saud. She will be coming on. 24 years old, the Saudi national. And she'll be coming on for Mariam Benarakan, the Moroccan. She's worked hard in midfield here tonight, Mariam. Her 7th appearance for Al Hilal this season. And there was the earlier challenge from Noxolo, bringing Martinez down. Nothing was given, but Al Hilal won the ball back and the ball trickled out eventually for a corner. The box loaded, the ball comes in, near post, headed away by Noor. Played back out wide. Noor Mustafa just getting enough on it, but it will be another corner. Headed out by Munira Salah. And a change for the home side, Anan Al-Mahana. Al-Jawariya. Humphreys takes. Headed on and it's hit the crossbar, but it's not over. Opportunity still alive, and eventually Eastern Flames with Noxolo just steer it away, but won back by Mavis. Intercepted by Noor. Ball comes through. Noxolo picks it up. Noor Mustafa claims. Just keeps a hold. The Swedish national. Samia clears. Better from Eastern Flames, but that final ball within the midfield, just straight back to her white shirt time and time again. This time Samia wants to carry the ball. Drives through midfield, but too heavy. It's all the way back with Aline Rees. Lots of space to play with on this near side. And now Al Saud, first real touch of the ball. Noor Mustafa, close range, but still with Al Hilal. Ball comes over. Shakan claims she's going to need support. Slides it back, and Samia just did enough to deny Manar Alenzi. Manar was right in front of goal there, and Shakan just had one quick look up to slide it back, and there's the confirmation of the change. So it's Salma Al-Zubaydi who's made her way off, and it's Anan Al-Mahana who's now on. So all changes for either side. Less than 5 minutes remain of the 90. Good interception. Picked up now by Maria. Well blocked by Mavis. Touch by Noxolo. Tries to wriggle away through. No foul, says the referee. Al Hilal, they'll be wanting another goal. Noor Mustafa, can she keep it in? She certainly can. Only got one player supporting at the moment though. And it will be given to Eastern Flames. And referee just marching over. Here's the earlier attempt, Humphreys with the delivery. The head on from Martinez. While the crossbar has kept Al Hilal out of claiming their third. Samia comes to take. We know the sort of distance that Samia Ayunai can get. Long distribution, goalkeeper comes for it. She misses. Could it be? An excellent defending in the end. Aline Rees. It was confidence from the goalkeeper, but fine margins if she was going to get two hands on that, or even at least get a bit of contact with all the bodies. And she just couldn't, colliding with her own defender in the end. Let's have another look here. You can see the contact on Nouf Saoud. Real impact there from her own goalkeeper. We're just checking. No shiny patches on that forehead. That's what teammates are for, hey? Making sure you're looking good for the cameras. Well, it was a fair bit of contact there from Aline Rees. Will be a corner for Eastern Flames. And we are approaching that 90-minute mark. We'll have a number of additional minutes. And whether we'll have perhaps a final change here. Medic still on the pitch. And well, it really is and has been a difficult season so far for Eastern Flames. They've really struggled to get results. Only 2 wins and 1 draw. The rest 6 losses so far this season. And there'll be an additional 4 minutes added on. Well, it's all still a halt here in Kabul. And I think an indication that a change perhaps will be needed. Roar from the 4th official to the referee. There'll be another change, not for Al Hilal, but for Eastern Flames. And it will be Doha Al Dossari that will be making her way on. Mara Hamdan will make her way off. She did claim a yellow, Mara Hamdan. She got a bit frustrated at times within the game. And Doha Al Dossari. These additional minutes will have a short run out. And will we see a change for Al Hilal? Aline Rees, of course. Just giving some words there to a fellow teammate. It was quite an impact, that's for sure. Still have a corner to be taken. And emergency medics have also made their way on. And the stretcher is going to have to be needed. You see Martinez there just indicating on Mavis Osu. Perhaps it's a bit of a back injury. And there is the confirmation of the change. So Gadia Al-Balawi, she will be the replacement. So 2 changes for either side. In the additional minutes, we actually haven't played any of the 4 yet, even though the 4th official showed the number of minutes we're going to have. We haven't yet had any play. Well, we wish her well and a speedy recovery. The impact there from Aline Rees. She's certainly going to feel that for the next day or 2. And Gadia Al-Balawi, she gets ready to make her way on. Opportunity now for Gadia to step up. And the 4th official will confirm. Nouf Saoud is wheeled off and Gadia Al-Balawi makes her way on. We will restart with a corner. Maria Jamila, she looks to take on that far hand side. Maria plays it short into Noxolo. Lovely turn by Noxolo. Slides it back and steered away in the end. For all the hard work of Noxolo. Unfortunate to get anything from that. Just the touch from Mavis. Picked up by Noor and steered forward. Opportunity perhaps, but steered back in Aline Rees. Nice and composed. Just plays it over to the other side. Sharuk into Humphreys. Bit of space to play with now. Promising signs from Manar Alenzi, the Saudi national. She managed to get in front of goal. And it's only been the crossbar. And she just steered it wide in that first half. Maria with the throw in. Chested down, but out of play, and it will be another throw in for Eastern Flames. So as it stands, Al Hilal, they'll go from 13 points to 16. They will overtake Al Ittihad and Al Qadisiyah in 5th and 4th, and they'll jump up to 4th place. Although it all depends on the results of Al Ittihad and Al Qadisiyah for how long they'll stay in 4th. Of course, this is the first game of match week 10. But still it applies the pressure to the likes of Al Qadisiyah and Al Ittihad for them to get a result. And then Al Saud through the middle. Lovely turn. Al Hilal again back in the driver's seat of possession. Only a couple minutes remain. Lovely ball, Martinez, and just given away. Lovely ball into Martinez, but Martinez perhaps caught in two minds of whether to have a pop on goal or to slide it across, and she was looking for Shakan. Shakan chasing on that far hand side. Well blocked in the end. She's going to need some support now. The Iraqi, gets it over the top but out of play. And all eyes now on the referee, Mustafa Ali Araim. He's had a good game in charge. Samia Unai. She made the foul in that first half to give away the penalty. And well, there we have it. It's all over in match week 10, the opening game. It's Al Hilal that walk away with the 3 points, and they'll move up to 4th with 16 points, overtaking Al Ittihad and Al Qadisiyah. Eastern Flames, they remain in 8th, and Al Hilal dominating throughout the majority of that game. Goals coming from Shakam, Sadaldrin and Jessica Martinez. Eastern Flames a better performance in the second half, but still lacking creativity, and just the quality of the second or final ball is still to be built on. Eastern Flames back to the drawing board. A difficult season ahead for Musa Habib Mohammed. He needs to do something very special next week when they face Al Amal. A must 3 points for them. Al Hilal, they'll face Al Shabab, and a bit of payback perhaps from their loss in the cup. And well, it ends here. Eastern Flames 0, Al Hilal 2. You've been with me, Amy Gillingham. Shukran, good night, Masalama.
لا خلصت كل شيء عندي خلاص.
لا تفتحي لي الباب علي، لا تفتحي لي الباب علي، لا تفتحي انت هم
was missing from your side today?
I think it was a tough game, but there's a lot of positives for our team. This is probably the first time all season we haven't conceded in the first 20 minutes. So I think we have to take the positives from the game, and we had 2 mistakes in the first half and we got punished for it.
Okay. How do you stay motivated after a loss?
It's hard, but again, when you're in season, you don't have time to dwell on the past. This is the past now, and we have to look ahead to next week.
Okay.
Thank you.
Good luck.
Thank you.
For the next game.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, no, it's fine.
حسن مستودع مفتوح صح؟ خلاص نورا
What was this game for you?
This game, everyone see the first round is not easy for us. Then we go there to walk every day to find the winners this second round.
Okay, what do you think? What does this win actually speaks about team spirit and preparation?
But this win make us very go out to the losing every day. Then now I will think we have something positive because we win this match. Then we go home to work again to see next match.
So are you ready for the next match against Nasser, I believe, right?
Of course. Why not? Match is match. Then we go home, we work, like I said, it's football. We win today, we lost tomorrow, but now we start the second round, we win. I think the next match we can go to win.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good luck to you guys.
Thank you.
Strap yourselves in, everyone. Let's go!
National League has a new home.
We've got lots to look forward to here on DAZN.
All of the matches.
The early shot is a really good one.
All in one place.
It's a great ball. It's a super goal.
Live or on demand.
Fabulous.
Available on any device.
That's a goal and scores majestically.
It all starts here.
National League TV now on DAZN. Sign up at DAZN.com/NLTV.
Hey, listen up. Let's have it. We know you've always got your eye on the prize, the championship belt. And why wouldn't you? You're a finely tuned, well-oiled boxing watching machine, capable of consuming over 150 fights on DAZN every year.
We've gone big, we've gone global.
Churning through combinations, comebacks, and non-stop knockouts. Where are you? With big fights every week, you're the best in the world. So go on, get that belt, champ. DAZN, undisputed.
DAZN is the global home of women's football, bringing you the best live games. With the biggest stars, battling it out in the biggest competitions.
Cue the chaos! First blood in the title decider! Would you believe it?
Witness every season-defining moment.
Written in the stars!
Live and on demand, only on DAZN.
DAZN is the home of boxing, with over 150 live fights a year. And you can relive history by watching the biggest fights at any time.
What a shot, straight down the pipe!
Just head to DAZN.com and go to previous events to catch up on all the action from the biggest nights in boxing.
Oh, it's in trouble! It's Dynamite performance! There's no way back from this!